Charlene White, 42, was asked in a recent interview who would be her dream person to talk to, and she admitted her desire to speak to Meghan Markle. The Loose Women host said she would love to interview her for perspective on what it's like being a minority in the UK joining into the infamous royal family. Charlene appeared on a recent episode of the podcast Dane Baptiste Questions Everything. Host Baptiste asked the presenter who would be her dream interviewee if she had to pick. Charlene replied, "I would love somebody who was married into the royal family and a woman who is of mixed heritage. But you know, knowing that one-drop policy in America is known as Black Meghan Markle, obviously was interviewed by a black woman in the States, that being Oprah. We have yet to see Meghan Markle be interviewed on a big-budget one-on-one situation with a black woman, a black British woman, on our screens here. And I think there's something to be said for perspective and questions and from a position of knowledge when you are a minority in the UK and interviewing someone else who is a minority that's come into what is the royal family in the UK. I think the nuances that could be involved in an interview like that I think would be pretty powerful." Charlene explained that being a black British woman herself, she could ask Meghan the questions relating to classism in the royal family and her position in that. When Meghan and Prince Harry's interview with Oprah Winfrey was released last year, Charlene was quick to defend the couple. In the infamous interview, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were deeply critical of palace life and also claimed that a senior royal had raised concerns about how dark their baby's skin might be when he was born. The Loose Women panel discussed the interview, leading Charlene to have a very heated discussion with Jane Moore. While unpacking the claim on Loose Women, Jane said, "Meghan has very much said it's her truth or their truth. The question remains whether it's the truth of the institution. Some of the things said in the interview are very, very serious. It's difficult because I think there were a lot of valid points in there, but I struggle with the lack of context and how vague it was. By not being specific, you've condemned the entire family, and if you think about it, could have been an out-and-out racist comment, or it could have been someone very senior in the family." However, Charlene quickly retorted, "But that's not what Meghan has said. She said there were concerns about the color of their son's skin, so there's a difference there between." The ITV newsreader added, "You perhaps would be okay with casual racism." Before Jane quickly replied, No, I'm not saying I'm okay with it." Charlene continued, "They have chosen not to mention the person that had that conversation. There's a very, very different reason between inquiring as to the skin color of a child who is the product of an interracial relationship as to being concerned